Hello there, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, the energy has just shifted and something really big is coming in for all of us. Now, some of you have been feeling the shift for a little while, and you may have experienced something that felt like a breakthrough recently. And this is through some of the changes that are taking place. Some of you might be finding yourself stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe deciding that this is not the life that you want to live, so you're creating the change that you desire, stepping into your power as a leader and an authority of your life as well. Big energies coming in. So I wanted to see what Spirit wanted to share with you as you are navigating through this. So I pulled some cards in my morning meditation, and we're going to get into seeing what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today. All right, Pisces, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that's coming your way, my friend. So we're going to start with a surrender card. What is it that you can surrender at this time in order to create room for whatever big is coming in for you? So we are getting for you, surrender stress. It's time for you to surrender stress. How many of you have been stressing recently? So the message here is take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So breathing exercises, meditation here are great practices to relieve stress in your life. You can use any other kind of practice you like as well, but I feel it's really important to surrender stress in your life, Pisces. So once again, take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Grounding yourself, getting out in nature. I feel the stress is affecting your sleep. Maybe you're waking up at night at odd hours. Perhaps you're waking up thinking about all the things that you have to do, all the things that have happened. A lot of worry here as well. They want you to let that go. Perhaps you're a worrywart, and maybe it's now time to change that. Okay, so release that energy. We have something big coming in, something better. So let's see what else Spirit wants to share with you. So we are getting Ace of Wands. We definitely have a new experience coming in. And look at the elevated energy of this. This is in the clouds, this energy. This is also a very active energy. It's calling you to be an active participant in the co-creation of your desired reality. Okay, so you have to step into that role as the authority, as the leader in your life, and take actions, because your actions are going to speak louder than words, and those actions are going to create results for you. So this is going to be the beginning point of that energy. Okay, so it's already coming in. You can feel it. We have the Hangman coming in. So this energy is going to look different than what you think it looks like. Things are going to happen in ways that you're not expecting. Okay, so I want you to release any kind of strings, any kind of expectations or time constraints you have on your desires and your dreams, or something that you're calling into your life. It is definitely coming in with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so that is the Hangman. Now the Hangman is a major arcana card, and this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background, and because it's in the background, some of you are going to feel this energy subtly, while others are going to feel this intensely. Okay, and we also have the Hierophant. So this feels like an intuitive download coming in for you within the experience that you're having, maybe even little sprinkles of download. So I'm getting a heightened awareness and elevated consciousness. And I'm also getting this rising of the collective consciousness through your energy, Pisces. Okay, so there's definitely a leveling up, and there's a connection to a higher power. Another secondary major arcana card, so there's definitely big energy working and supporting you right now. Okay, now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards show up in your life, Pisces. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, this is such an interesting spread here because things are happening in ways that you're not expecting. I do feel some of you are about to channel some new energy and you're going to apply that energy in your world, which is going to create different results for you. And this is definitely a manifestation that is coming to fruition. So some of you have been praying for something, calling on your guides, your angels to bring something into your life. It is now coming in, but it's coming in with change. So you have to be ready for this change, Pisces. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because they will tie the whole picture together for you. Okay, so we have a new experience, and this is you making different choices, different decisions in your life and taking different actions, okay? And this doesn't have to be the entirety of all the things that you do that you change. These are incremental baby steps, small changes. And right now, those of you that have been a place of stagnation, feel like your life isn't moving in the direction or at the speed you would like. Now, speediness. I just wanted to bring that up really quickly because I do feel there's a lot of things happening for you very quickly. And just because things are moving really quickly in your life doesn't mean that you have to move quickly. And you don't have to rush anything. What's meant to be yours will be yours. So there's no need to try to control it or rush it. So they want you to release the stress of that off of yourself or any other kind of stress you have that is not allowing you to rise up. You are rising up right now. You're elevating, you're ascending, right? So weight from stress can keep you down. And this can send us in this spiral of energy that can feel like struggle, that can feel like challenges, that can feel like a lot of different things that don't feel good, right? And it can take us into this energy that feels like we are falling down a bottomless pit is what they're showing me. Like I feel someone just like fell down a pit. It's never ending. That is the Hangman card, right? So the Hangman card is definitely really intense in your life right now. So as you are ascending, and this ascension again is happening at an accelerated rate, like an accelerated speed. So to me, this feels like you are shooting through timelines, different ones, and it's almost like you're making adjustment to tune yourself to the one that fits most for you in your current life. And that is what you are connecting to, a timeline that feels higher vibrational, like you feel really good here. And it's through the actions that you're taking, like you're actually taking a stance in your life right now, Pisces, to create whatever this is, this experience for yourself. And I'm seeing this being very successful for you. And it's because there's a lot of heart, there's a lot of your own energy you're putting into this. This is coming in or sparking through an idea or through a thought. And this thought or this idea came to you because you're the only one, other than this, people that may have had the same thought as you, you're the one that is actually capable of making this happen for yourself through whatever trials and tribulations that you have to go through. You are someone that actually can create that reality. You're already linked to it. This is why it came to you. So I feel some of you are meant to take action on this and actually create it as an experience in your life. So maybe you're starting a project. Maybe you're starting to actually put the right amount of energy you need to into something that you want to see grow. This is like you planting a seed. It feels like the Ace of Pentacles, but this is more of an action energy. It is, you need to ground yourself because sometimes we could tend to float out into the air. And I feel what we want to do is take on a more grounded approach. We are in the season of Taurus right now. So we have energy supporting us to ground ourselves, right? As we are kind of floating into our dreams, into our imagination, and visualizing what it is that we want to create. It's actually a really good thing to visualize. I know that some of us out there don't know how to visualize or can't visualize. What you can do is actually draw something out. A vision board is really good. I have one. I love vision boards. I had to replace them a few times because everything that I've put on my vision board has come to fruition. And I have something on there that I kind of put on there without thinking about it. Like I want to build a house or have a house, like buy a big family home. And I live in Canada, but the flag on that home's property is American flag. So when I first saw the house, I liked the house. I didn't care about the flag. So I put it up on my vision board. And then one of my friends came over and she's like, oh my God, are you thinking about moving to the States? And I'm like, no, I'm not actually thinking about, it's just a flag. I like the house, the design. And then there's been now talk about the US wanting to, connect with Canada as a part of the US. So it's just wild right now how things are happening in the world, but there's something definitely going on here. I feel the door has opened for you, and it's time for you to walk in. I feel you've had the key all along. You've put the key in the door, you've unlocked the door, you've opened it, and you're here within that experience. They're facing you, right? So I feel some of you are about to make a choice somewhere in your life to step into this new role, a new role as a career for you, a new role as a partner, a new role as a spouse, new role as a parent, right? This is an interesting energy because it's going to show up for us differently in our lives. So there's definitely a brand new beginning, and it's unlike anything you have ever experienced before, Pisces. And this is where you're going to have to look at your world a little bit differently, make different decisions. This is an energy that, again, Spirit wants me to make this very clear. It's different than what you've ever experienced before. Okay, I've got a dog here in my house right now. He's barking. It's my sister's dog. We are dog sitting. She is out of town and he's going to be here for a little over a week. His name is Astro. He's super cute. Yeah, so we have the Hangman card. So, anything that feels uncertain at this time for you, if things are unclear, you're not exactly sure what you're meant to do, you're feeling lost, it feels like you're in this void, maybe it does feel like you're falling down. Spirit is letting you know that all the answers you are seeking are coming. And some of them are already here. And sometimes what happens is we tune it out because we're in the full experience of the noise, that we tune out our connection to Spirit. And I feel there's a really strong connection that is waiting to be formed or is forming within you, where things are going to start to clear and you're going to see things from the way that you're meant to see them. And we all look through a different lens, everyone. Our perspectives, our life experience is different than one another. It's super different, right? So I feel that you're connecting to something that is going to make sense for you. And there's a lot of trust being built here within this energy of the Hangman card. And I'm seeing you releasing energies that no longer serve your higher purpose. And these energies have to do with you surrendering stress. It's like, I don't have to stress about this anymore. Almost like realizations coming in. Asking yourself, why was I even stressing about this when it isn't even my problem? It has nothing to do with me. So yes, I feel some of you have picked up energies that don't belong to you, and these energies are stressing you out. And Spirit is reflecting to you through your reality what actually belongs to you and what doesn't belong to you. And you're in an energy right now where Spirit is calling you to rebuild, because this Hangman card to me feels like a rebuilding of energy. You're letting go of things. You're implementing new things. You're rebuilding your own energy. And you get to choose what stays in your life and what goes. You are the authority and the leader of your life. And Spirit is wanting you to take this stance. It might not feel comfortable at first. And that's okay. Allow those emotions, those feelings to pass. Don't allow them to override your actions, okay? We have old feelings. And maybe that's what's stressing you out, is these emotions. I've been talking about this quite a bit in my readings, but whenever I have healthy boundaries, like my healthy boundaries, it's really hard for me to keep them up, but I keep them up. Anytime I'm standing my ground around a boundary, I feel terrible, right? I feel terrible, and I sit with that emotion for a little while. It creeps up throughout the day, maybe even for a few days or even weeks. But I allow the emotion to come up and just pass. I don't react to it. I just observe it, and then I just allow it to pass. Then it's gone, and away I go with my life. And it's something that I always feel, right? So it's never gone away for me. And it's something that, yeah, I just have to go through. And I don't know if it ever gets better, right? You're going to have to share it with me if you ever had to stand your ground around your boundaries and how that feels for you. And if it has gone away, that you're really good at keeping your boundaries up. Because when we do that, we align with the energies that we are meant to align with, right? So you are channeling your soul's essence, is what Spirit is saying through this. This feels to me like, obviously this is a hangman. It's someone that is hanging upside down. But anytime I see this card, I see someone laying on the grass and looking up into the sky, and there's trees there. That is a totally different experience than being hung upside down. There's an energy of bliss almost as you're looking up at the sky. It's bright depending on what kind of weather. But this is reminding me of someone that is laying near a beach and looking up through the trees, and they're seeing these beautiful flowers. You can hear the ocean. It's almost like a surreal experience. And this is a connection that you're making to your soul's essence. This is where all the information flows. This is where you receive the messages and guidance that you need, which is coming through the Hierophant card. A higher power. This is spiritual understanding. It is knowing. It is listening to your gut feelings, listening to your intuition, and allowing that to guide you. There's an elevated consciousness here. I feel you are expanding within your consciousness, and it's because of the information that you're taking in. And it's not just about the information that you're taking in, Pisces. It's the application of that information that is creating the real impact and the experience that you're having in your life. Okay, this is what Spirit is saying here. And there's a lot of information coming in with this card right now for you. And maybe you're feeling like you've been experiencing a lot of downloads. Maybe you've been inspired recently. You're like full of ideas right now, and there's so many different things that you want to do with your life, but you're not taking action on it. And the action is going to be the most important part, especially because we have the card of action, the card of movement, right? So Spirit is calling you to also take the action by taking care of your inner garden, to tend to it, to give it enough light, to give it enough water and the right kind of soil, and make sure that it's healthy and it's reaching its fullest potential here, right? And knowledge is going to be really important for you. The more that you know, the more that you're going to be able to see, is what Spirit is saying. The more you know, Pisces, the more that you can see. The more you understand, again, the more you see. And you are an oracle, you are a seer. What Spirit is saying here is there is change happening in your life right now. Don't be afraid of the change. Instead, surrender the stress of the change and allow yourself to flow through this, and everything that you need to know to navigate what you're navigating, you're going to gain that information. You have to trust yourself here, okay? Let go of the stress, the anxiety. Implement practices in your life like journaling, meditation, exercising to calm your body down. Tend to that inner sanctuary. Create some peace within yourself to navigate whatever it is that you're navigating. And those of you especially that want to see success or growth in your life, I feel you're at a point right now where you can hire a coach or a mentor. I feel this is something that maybe you haven't thought about, but I feel it will be very beneficial for you. I actually had a mentor with my tarot just to get a deeper understanding and really connect with my own energies to bring messages. And oh my goodness, it was the best thing I ever did for myself. So I feel for some of you, there's some outside help that is coming in. Maybe someone talked about it with you. And I'm getting someone that is a religious figure here. Maybe this is like a pastor or someone else that is being held in a higher regard, someone that has a lot of wisdom, someone that can steer you the right way with the information that they have. And maybe you are this person for someone else. I'm getting the student and the teacher connecting here. So you could be the student or you could be the teacher, vice versa. But there's a connection happening with two energies, and there's an exchange that is being made of information. And this information is unlocking a new perspective for you, and it's allowing you to navigate your world through a different understanding, right? That's the Hangman card. Information that is coming in that is different than what you know. And I'm also seeing truths being revealed, truths that are breaking down any kind of or dissolving illusions in your life. It feels like the Moon card's energy right now. So I feel that life right now is reflecting to you what it is that you need to know, the guidance, the signs, they're all coming in for you right now. And I feel for some of you, these might be coming through scriptures in the Bible. I'm getting some sort of scriptures. Maybe you're reading Psalms, the chapter of Psalms, or you have some sort of prayers. Like I'm seeing you reading a book. I don't know if you read a book at night that has prayers or affirmations or something like this in it, or you write them down. It's really interesting because I'm definitely seeing the Bible and you reading passages in the Bible here. Or this could be another religious book. It doesn't have to be the Bible. It could be something completely different here. And I'm seeing some of you taking courses. Like, I feel your life is changing. You may have decided to change career paths, or you're wanting to learn something more. I'm seeing mastery coming in, and I'm seeing you at the center of attention because of the information that you have. You are the expert. You are someone who has mastered something, and someone or people are here to learn from you, your life's experiences. I see somebody writing a book, creating something that is an expression of your soul's energy, and your soul's energy that has evolved through the experiences you have experienced, Pisces. So this is really interesting, and I feel perhaps you are channeling energy and going back to an experience in your life to share it, maybe in a book or through an expression of art. I don't know. You're going to have to share this with me. And you know what else they're showing me? Some of you are working in your gardens right now. Like, I feel this is also an expression of your soul, is you working in your garden, putting that energy, that love and care there. This is why the inner garden's coming up, is because perhaps that outer garden is also within your life. And I'm seeing bees and wasps. I'm seeing hummingbirds here. I don't know if you have a cat or a dog, but I'm seeing an animal. And this is like in your backyard. I don't know. They're showing me somebody's backyard here and someone working in their backyard. So that is the Hierophant, a lot of information. This is a connection to spirit. And I'm also getting information here coming through the Akashic records. Okay, so this is spiritual information. This, again, is an expansion of your consciousness. And I feel collectively consciousness is rising. So some of you might be talking to people that are like-minded, having discussions about the same kind of thing and elevating in that energy. So this is going to be your spirit animal guide right now as you are navigating through your life experience. So carry this card's message with you. It's ant spirit. Have any of you seen ants anywhere in your life right now? This is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So it's time to collaborate. It is time to put the pieces together, the puzzle pieces. So the number one, look at this. You got the number one twice now, right? Ace of Wands. So these energies are connected. So I feel that you work really great by yourself, Pisces, and that is awesome. But imagine if you had support from others and you were to collaborate, what would happen there? So the oracle message for you is when Ant Spirit comes to visit, it's to celebrate the benefits of working in partnership with others as part of a community or tribe. Spirit reminds you that to build your dream, you need to work with others, accept help, and trust in your most important partnership, the one that you have with Spirit. Your intentions will come to fruition if you remain awake and focused on co-creating your reality with others and with Spirit. Remember that the world around you can easily seduce you if you don't have some sort of practice or discipline like meditation to keep you on track as you build the life you desire. Connecting with others and having accountability partners can be very helpful, and it's unlikely that everyone will fall asleep at the same time. The other message Ant Spirit holds for you is that you are now at an auspicious time to ask for help and receive it. Whether you need help assembling a team, finding a new tribe, or requesting assistance from others who are there for you, everything is working to support you right now. And your protection message is, do you really believe that you have to do everything yourself? Do you believe that somehow any help you get will be disappointing or not good enough? Perhaps it is time to address your issues of control and bias towards the negative. It doesn't matter where or why you came to be pessimistic or mistrustful. The fact that Ant Spirit is showing up now is a sign that you have an opportunity to heal and to relearn to trust that others will show up for you in genuine ways. Ant Spirit wants you to remember that your expectations and limiting beliefs are a vibrational offering that draws in the opposite of what you desire. Spirit wants to help you and will send collaborative partners your way. It's time to see the universe as consciousness and connected. or conscious and connected, loving and helpful, but you must participate in this activity of co-creation. Creating reality is not just about dreaming. So if you're feeling orphaned from community, reach out and communicate. If you feel vulnerable, know that being present in your vulnerability can help you draw in someone who wants to assist you. Trust in your partnership with Spirit, and your outer conditions will start to reflect that. Then you will see the miracles waiting for you, including partners who appear ready to lend a hand. So look at that ant spirit for you today. And we're going to close off with an angel number. So some of you are already seeing this angel number. This is going to be your confirmation. And if you do see this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you having faith. Spirit is wanting you to have faith here, my friends. 0000. If you're seeing this number, this is your message. Trust the process. Trust the process of what's going on in your life right now. Everything is coming full circle for some of you. There's a feeling of oneness and wholeness. A feeling of oneness and wholeness, and a bonding and merging to Spirit, your higher self, and your soul's essence, okay? So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.